Thailand is an amazing place to live and retire since you can live comfortably for a fraction of the cost of living in most Western countries. What's not to appreciate about warm weather all year, wonderful food, and fascinating locations? Despite its reputation as an exotic location, Thailand offers the same level of comfort and convenience as Western countries. As you can see by watching more of our videos, Thai people are also friendly and hospitable. Now let's look at the top cities in Thailand to retire to and see which one best meets your lifestyle requirements. Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai, in the northern region of Thailand, is one of the greatest places in Thailand to retire to. It is popular among those seeking a calmer, slower-paced lifestyle and a gentler environment, as it is much cooler than places like Bangkok due to its location. There are hundreds of Buddhist temples to visit and explore in Chiang Mai. When compared to Bangkok or Phuket, this, paired with the hilly scenery, will give you a very unique experience. The scenery is also one of Thailand's most gorgeous. The Doi Inthanon mountain range is spectacular, with Thailand's highest summit. Don't be misled, though, you'll still have access to all of the modern amenities and luxuries, despite the fact that life is slower-paced and more restful there. If you enjoy the nightlife, Chiang Mai has enough to offer, though not as much as Bangkok or Phuket. Chiang Mai is also one of Thailand's most cost-effective retirement destinations, with many single expats managing to live comfortably for as little as $1,100 per month. Overall, Chiang Mai is a great spot to retire if you prefer a quieter life with gorgeous surroundings, and it is one of the most popular destinations for foreign retirees. Bangkok. Bangkok, as you are surely aware, is Thailand's capital and is located in the country's center. Bangkok, being a large cosmopolitan metropolis, has it all, including luxury hotels, big shopping malls, temples, and landmarks, as well as a well-developed public transportation system. Bangkok, as a large capital city, has the most and best facilities, including the country's best hospitals, some of the best restaurants and bars, and the most diversified population. It also boasts the most foreigner population in Thailand, which is beneficial to sociable individuals. Most people prefer to live near the city's core, such as on Sukhumvit Road, because it has the best public transportation system, including the BTS SkyTrain, which makes getting about a breeze, as well as the best restaurants, bars, and nightclubs. Bangkok is a fast-paced city, so life will not be slow there. Those who desire more space but still want to be close to the city can reside in the suburbs, such as Bang Nok, which is around 30 kilometers from the city center. You may believe that Bangkok is an expensive place to live in, yet you could not be more incorrect. Bangkok is quite economical, and it is on par with Chiang Mai as one of Thailand's most affordable places to live in. In the city center, you can purchase a bowl of noodles for $2 while taking in the view of the skyscrapers from street food businesses. Apartments with 2 bedrooms near the Chai Phraya River cost a little around $800 per month, and they are even cheaper currently because of the pandemic. If you want to live in a fast-paced city and have access to the greatest facilities and healthcare without breaking the budget, Bangkok is the place to go. It has everything you'd expect from a world-class metropolis and more, all while remaining affordable, which is really rare. Phuket. Phuket is a tropical paradise with several white sand beaches and crystal pure blue sea, located on the Andaman Sea. It is, nonetheless, one of Thailand's most populous cities, with all modern living conveniences. There are numerous wonderful beaches, the most well-known of which are Patong, Karon, and Koh Samui. Even though Phuket is a beach town, it has everything you could ever want, including international eateries, so you can have a flavor of home wherever you go. If you enjoy the nightlife, there are numerous bars and clubs to choose from. Some beaches have all the entertainment and parties you'll ever need, while others have wonderful peaceful beaches where you can rest with no one bothering you. It truly has everything. If you retire to Phuket, you may feel as if you are on vacation every day. Other advantages of Phuket for retirees include the ability to maintain a modern lifestyle similar to that which you had in the West, despite the fact that you are in a tropical environment. It also gives you the option of experiencing both a metropolis and a quiet beach lifestyle. One downside is that, as a tourist destination, the cost of living in Phuket is slightly greater, and food is often more expensive. The public transportation system is likewise nearly non-existent, so owning a car is recommended for getting around the city. In any case, if you want to live on the beach while still having access to modern amenities, Phuket is the greatest place to retire to. It also boasts an international airport with numerous direct flights to foreign countries, reducing the need for frequent stops in Bangkok. Koh Samui. If you want to retire on an island that is more laid-back and slower paced than Phuket, but yet has some modern conveniences, Koh Samui is a great option. Samui was formerly a backpacker's paradise with limited infrastructure and facilities, but that is no longer the case. Anyone can now retire here without sacrificing too much in terms of comfort and convenience. There are numerous conveniences, such as international restaurants and retail complexes. On the island, quality healthcare is still available, and a basic doctor's visit costs roughly $20, which is relatively reasonable given the island's location. There are also lots of activities to keep you occupied, like yoga, salsa dance, and nightlife, in addition to island activities like snorkeling and diving. The seafood is also among Thailand's freshest and most reasonably priced when compared to those of other countries. The primary difference between Phuket and Samui is that Samui has a more relaxing atmosphere, although if you reside near the main beaches like Shaway and Beaufort, you can receive some comfort as well. It's also only an hour and a half distant from Bangkok by plane. Samui's accessibility may be a disadvantage due to limited flights, particularly from international destinations, but this may be an advantage if that's what you're searching for. Overall, it's one of the best areas to retire in Thailand. It could be a better option than Phuket if you don't mind less accessibility and prefer a more tranquil and secluded lifestyle. Hua Hin. Hua Hin is a beach town located 3 hours south of Bangkok. It is quite common for Bangkok residents to travel there on weekends to relax and enjoy the sea breeze. Although it is less common for expats to retire here than in the other cities mentioned, this does not mean that it is not a nice place to retire. There are many Western restaurants and bars to choose from, as well as shopping centers. It resembles a seaside metropolis rather than a town. Hua Hin also contains some of Thailand's top golf courses, so if you enjoy golf, Hua Hin is the place to be. The beaches may not be as clear as those on Phuket or Samui, but they have a city feel to them, and you can simply drive into Bangkok whenever you want. Hua Hin also attracts a large number of expats, particularly from Europe, who prefer it over Pattaya and Bangkok because of its more relaxed attitude. Another advantage is that Hua Hin has fewer tourists than Phuket or Bangkok, which creates a different feel and eliminates the possibility of falling into tourist traps. Hua Hin has every modern luxury or facility you could possibly require, as well as a world-class hospital. Hua Hin, like most of Thailand, is a relatively reasonable city to live and retire in, and in some situations, you can get by on a monthly budget of $1,100, which is comparable to Bangkok. Hua Hin should definitely be considered if you wish to live in an area that has a small town feel and a relaxing ambience while still providing modern facilities and plenty of activities. If you want the large city vibe, you can always travel to Bangkok. Pattaya. Pattaya is one of Thailand's most popular retirement destinations. Bangkok is only a 2-hour drive away, and Bangkok's international airport is only an hour and a half away, allowing you access to flights to practically any destination you choose to visit. It provides a full-fledged city experience while maintaining a tropical beach ambience. It's the ideal location for someone who wants to be close to the city while yet being able to relax and enjoy the beach. There is nothing that Pattaya does not have. It is also known for its nightlife, so if that is your thing, you will love Pattaya, which is on par with Bangkok. There are numerous street-side businesses, large shopping complexes, and restaurants serving whatever cuisine you desire. You could always go to one of the islands, such as Koh Larn, which is only a 30-minute boat ride away, if you want to go to a cleaner beach. There is a large expat community in Pattaya, which is particularly popular with Europeans. Many expats opt to retire in Pattaya since it is a bustling city on the coast. In Pattaya, condos for rent cater to a wide range of lifestyles. It is also just as affordable as Bangkok, if not more so, due to the very competitive rental market. If you're on a limited budget for retirement, Pattaya is for you, and you'll love living there. You should be able to live there for less than $1,100 per month if you really wanted to. Pattaya, on the other hand, is not the place to live if you want to be alone and relaxed. Instead, think about Hua Hin, Phuket, or Samui.